Restored Republic via a GCR update. Compiled May 12, 2018 by Judy Byington. Transcript and links on iqdcalls.com. A. Geopolitical GCR/RV Intel Alert Operation Disclosure. Disclaimer: the following is an overview of the current situation based on rumors/leaks from several sources which may or may not be truthful or accurate. 1. Syria, Iran and Israel have agreed to terms. The final outcome will be peace, not war. 2. Required soft disclosure prior to GCR is now underway. 3. RV protocols and processes were activated and tested in preparation for imminent release. 4. Funds were distributed or transferred to groups and paymasters, but not yet activated. Some groups did not receive funds yet. 5. Authorization pending for the publication of the toll-free 800 numbers. B. TNT Showtime call notes with Ray Ren and Tony by Adept 1. Replay on iqdcalls.com. 1. The CBI said they want security and stability, and Iraq has that now. 2. We are not hearing a whole lot of information, but everything still seems good. 3. Abadi said he will announce this after the election, so that is the only thing we are now waiting for. We are waiting on the election, then what comes out on Monday? I guess we will go on Sunday or Monday. 4. The banks here are still ready to go, with the rates grayed out on the screens, which means the rates have been loaded but not active. They are still connected to the CBI and the other banks. 5. Our guy over here has been using his Iraqi MasterCard internationally for months, as we have reported. The rate has changed, which he saw on his computer. Then his card stopped working, last week, and it's not working again. C. Zap Update, Finality, the Office of Poofness. 1. May 11, the bank legal department confirmed the compliance review was completed. Funds would be wired out the first of next week. 2. The money at the paymasters would be let out next week. Next are projected redemption rates for each of the first basket currencies. All rates can and will change based on traditional market forces, called floating. In-country rate, this rate exists so local currency holders can easily redeem to new gold-backed currencies within the borders of their own country. This rate is intentionally lower than other rates, as it is meant to ease citizens and existing population back into trusting their national currency as legal tender. Remember, some of these countries have been in bankruptcy for many years, which means at one time they experienced very public bank failures. So metal coins are often used to help the emotional healing process, albeit at lower rates to counter overspending. VND, in Vietnam, 8 cents USD or 8 cents. IQD, in Iraq, $3.41 USD. ZWR, in Zimbabwe, non-relevant. IDR, in Indonesia, non-relevant. International rate. The international rate is determined by new global monetary authorities governed by BRICS alliance members. Many would call this the forex rate, but in essence, it's the currency's pre-agreed upon price, consistent anywhere in the world with a monetary value pegged against the global gold standard. In the old banking system, the international rate was backed by the USD, petrodollar, whereas in the new banking system, this rate is backed in gold per Basel III compliance standards. Signed non-disclosure agreements, NDA, are not expected to be required in order to receive an international exchange rate. VND, outside of Vietnam, 47 cents to $5 USD. IQD, outside of Iraq, $3.91 to $8 USD. ZWR, outside of Zimbabwe 15 cents to 32 cents USD. IDR, outside of Indonesia, 80 cents to $4 USD. Contract rate. This rate requires a new account contract be signed between the bank and its client. Generally, the redemption rates are higher due to length of principal holding terms and additional restrictions placed upon movement of principal. Contract rates vary greatly depending on the bank, your liquidity position and how long you've been a client with the bank you're exchanging with. Not everyone will be offered a contract rate, but in theory everyone could receive it if prepared. NDAs will need to signed in order to receive the higher contracted rates guaranteed. VND, signed NDA, $5.01 to $20 USD. IQD, signed NDA, $8.01 to $38 USD. ZWR, signed NDA, 33 cents to 40 cents USD. IDR, signed NDA, TBD. F. GCR Update, reprint from 2016, 20 answers, GCR Update. When it is publicly announced at the United Nations in New York City, GCR will immediately be implementing the following changes, 20 answers. 1. Cancels all credit card, mortgage, and other bank debt due to illegal banking and government activities. Many refer to this as a jubilee or complete forgiveness of debt. 2. Abolishes income tax. 3. Abolishes the IRS, with employees of the IRS will be transferred into the U.S. Treasury National Sales Tax Area. 4. Creates a 17% flat rate non-essential new items only sales tax revenue for the government. In other words, food and medicine will not be taxed, nor will used items such as old homes. 5. Increases benefits to senior citizens. 6. Returns constitutional law to all courts and legal matters. 7. Reinstates the original title of nobility amendment. 8. Establishes new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days of GCR's announcement. The interim government will cancel all national emergencies and return us back to constitutional law. 9. Monitors elections and prevents illegal election activities of special interest groups. 10. Creates a new U.S. Treasury rainbow currency backed by gold, silver, and platinum precious metals, ending the bankruptcy of the United States initiated by Franklin Roosevelt in 1933. 11. Forbids the sale of American birth certificate records as chattel property bonds by the U.S. Department of Transportation. 12. Initiates new U.S. Treasury bank system in alignment with constitutional law. 13. Eliminates the Federal Reserve System. During the transition period, the Federal Reserve will be allowed to operate side by side of the U.S. Treasury for 1 year in order to remove all Federal Reserve notes from the money supply. 14. Restores financial privacy. 15. Retrains all judges and attorneys in constitutional law. 16. Ceases all aggressive, U.S. government military actions worldwide. 17. Establishes peace throughout the world. 18. Releases unprecedented prosperity with enormous sums of money for humanitarian purposes. 19. Enables the release of over 6,000 patents of suppressed technologies that are being withheld from the public under the guise of national security, including free energy devices, anti-gravity, and sonic healing machines. 20. Eliminates all current and future nuclear-powered weaponry on planet Earth. End report highlights. Transcript and links on iqdcalls.com. Don't put your life on hold, but anything is possible.